Disclaimer, what you're about to watch is a full-on 30 to 40 minutes rant by a young adult man who still hasn't graduated from watching anime, even after reaching his 20s already. Please proceed with caution.
Hey everyone, today we're gonna be talking about the top 10. Top 10 everyone, top 10. That's right, top 10 most anime of all time. Coming in at number 1, we got Jujutsu Slayer. Created by the same studio that makes Attack on Titan and Genshin Impact Mapo Table. This show is highly praised for its otherworldly animation and also its I can't do the voice, man. It's actually hurting my throat. How the fuck did all these guys do it, man? I'm so jealous. 10 underrated animes I'm glad I give a chance. Fire Force. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, wait, no, you put Grimgar next. Okay, you're forgiven. Actually, never mind. You put Ninja Kamui here. Wait, bro, what the fuck? So, anime. Who here doesn't love anime? That's right, nobody! Nobody in their right mind will ever dislike anime because in the current modern society, everyone loves anime. Hooray! Or I guess it's more accurate to say that too much people love them anime nowadays because Jesus Christ, it's so fucking mainstream right now. Everywhere you look, it's anime. You go to the left, it's anime. You go to the right, it's fucking anime. Okay, I know that one is not anime, it's VTubers, but you know, it's kind of the same thing, ain't it? Look at how much anime content we see in social media nowadays. And look at how much views these are getting. Like, that's insane. 11 million views for a simple anime fights compilation video. Huh? When you mess with the wrong person, top 20 anime moments. Oh wow, look at this guy's face, so edgy. What anime is this from? Guess I better watch the whole thing to find out. Wait, isn't it just basically like a Darman video? When cocky characters get destroyed, anime moments. Yeah, this is definitely a Darman video. 38 minutes though, Jesus Christ. Anime rage moments where MC goes apeshit on their anime part 1? Wait, there's more? There's more than this 19 minutes? 20 best anime where the MC gets betrayed but comes back. Wait, is this even grammatically correct? Wow, this kind of thing is really popular, huh? Easy 700k views. You know, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I should be making this type of content instead, huh? Like I'm clearly missing out over here. You see my video essay here? This is total garbage. This one right here though? Absolute fucking cinema, that's right. Anyway guys, you better watch out for my upcoming top 20 best anime moments when characters can't stop yapping and it's gonna be like 2 hours long video or some shit. 10 underrated animes I'm glad I give a... Wait, did I just watch this one before? Why did it appear again? I think it's even created by the same guy. Wait, no. Wait, so you're saying that this guy makes more or less the same video, giving it the exact same title, but just with different thumbnail. That's genius! Actually, you know what? That's fucking smart what he's doing here. Good artist copy, great artist steal, genius artist plagiarize. That's right. I mean, just look at what happened with Fairy Tail and Enden Zero, right? Forget drama content farming. We got an actual anime content farmer over here. My god. Mr. Animan? Yo, Joey the Anime Man got some actual competition. I mean, clearly he knows what he's doing here. Look at that. He's got 1 million subs already. That's a lot. Ranking literally every single anime that I've watched. Wait, what do you mean by every? Oh my god! Now, I know this is a hard concept for the young Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids to wrap their head around, but anime wasn't supposed to be this popular in the first place, god damn it, because back in my day... Why am I talking like this? I'm still part of Gen Z myself. But back in my day, anime was such a niche thing. Nobody knew what it was except for the fucking losers, because those people are the only ones who watch this shit religiously. Ew, what is that weird Chinese cartoon you're watching? Why they got those big eyes and panty shots? Wait, is this the one they call hentai? Are you watching hentai right now, Draglance? Guys, Draglance is watching hentai right now! Anime was illegal. If the words ever come out that you like anime in some way or form, it's over. You're gonna get bullied. 100% guaranteed. Or at least getting some level of discrimination, like people are gonna look at you weird at times. Speaking from experience over here, so you know it's true. Anime back then was not seen as cool and hipster as how anime is seen today, okay? You cannot blast out anime music in the background like normal people do today. You cannot blur out some anime one-liner like gambare gambare, you know that stupid shit from JJK. You can't do that kind of shit back then. Even as a joke, you still can't do that in public space because the people around are not gonna understand what the fuck you're talking about. Like if you happen to say random shit like Kamehameha! Wait, sorry, that's not how you said it. I mean
Kameyamama.
people are gonna be thinking, damn kid, you retarded. And then meanwhile, all these grown-ass adults are rewatching Frozen and Beauty and the Beast for like the fucking 5th time in the damn theater. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are people so hypocritical back in the day, man? I don't get it. It's so unfair. Which is why back then, it's actually such a huge deal and a rare core memory moment when you happen to meet a bunch of people that not only love anime, but also share the same level of passion and interest towards it as much as you do. Which is like 1 or 2 people, by the way, you know, it's not a lot. But regardless of that, it still felt reassuring and comforting to know that you're not the only weird one who enjoys consuming this obscure and exotic Japanese media. Beyond the normalcy and hidden among the crowds, there are people out there who also enjoy watching anime the same way you do. Even more so if they watch the same stuff as you, especially when it comes to anime shows that goes above the standard lineup. Which of course include the weird shit as well, okay? Let's not forget about the horny shit in anime because there's a shit ton of them. And yes, I have watched all of them. Thank you for asking. Now in the modern anime community, there are different variety of factions that we can identify. First of all, we have the shonen fanboy, otherwise known as brain dead. This is a group of people who watch nothing but shonen. Purely shonen. They think that any show that don't have any action is the worst fucking thing on earth. And at the same time, these people will call everything pick as long as it has some action in it. Absolute fuckery. Right next after, we have the total opposite. The softies. These are pro anti-war crime people right here. Cute girls doing cute things, boring ass slice of life, some uwu romance here and there. These are the kind of people who will unironically beat Undertale by completing the pacifist route on first try. What a bunch of fucking pussies, am I right guys? Next up, we have the intellectuals. This right here is an elite group filled with pretentious motherfuckers. You gotta have a very particular high IQ to not only be considered as one of them, but to actually understand what the fuck they're talking about. They can usually be seen roaming around 4chan, Reddit, or MyAnimeList. Please be alarmed upon making contact with one of these people because shit could easily go from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. I'm not gonna lie, you never know how things could go with these people. Next one on the list, we have the hipsters, or so I would like to say because it's actually more accurate to call them the haters. These are a bunch of contrarians who hate anything that's popular or mainstream. Only hidden gems are good in the eyes of these people. They don't even try to figure out why a certain show is popular or mainstream, they just fucking hate it for no reason. Hell, they probably haven't even tried watching it in the first place, and even if they do, they will still find ways to nitpick for any stupid reason to hate on the anime just because it's popular. And of course, I also have to mention the infamous manga readers. Now I only have 2 things to say about these people. Number 1, yes, I admit it, 90% of the time the manga is indeed better than the anime. You guys were right. Number 2, shut the fuck up, nobody cares, okay? And don't go spoiling other people either. Let them enjoy what they like and go fuck yourself. Second to the last, we have the casual watcher, the normies, they say. No, I'm not talking about the YouTube React channel, I'm talking about the actual vanilla fucking people. These are the people that only watch the popular anime. They don't understand the culture, they don't understand the reference, they don't understand the memes, or rather, I don't even think they care that much about anime at all. As long as a good amount of people say the show is good, they'll watch it, and then they get the fuck up. Which, to be fair, it's a pretty healthy mindset to have now that I think about it actually. Wait, maybe these normies are the least toxic people to be around actually. I don't know, what do you guys think? And then finally, we have the worst and the worst of them all. The OG weebs, the relics of the past. These are the kind of people who are way too far gone to be safe. People who are way in too balls deep to pull out. People who are way too passionate and care far too much about what happens in anime as a media form of entertainment. AKA yours truly, right here. This is how I look on the outside. This is how I truly am on the inside. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Okay, I think that pretty much covers all of it. Let me know if I happen to miss some other group. Now what happens when you gather all these groups of fish together, throw them into a cesspool, and have them interact with each other? That's right, they fight each other to the death! Nowadays, people would rather spend hours of their time constantly arguing with each other online instead of just accepting the simple fact that at the end of the day, different people just have different opinions. Such a simple concept that should be common sense, and yet people are still arguing with each other to this day. It's fucking crazy, man. My man Chibi, a veteran content creator that has been on the anime space for 11 years, has been sent death threats, leaked, hacked, doxed, deplatformed to the point of having to get an FBI involved, which currently led to a potential lawsuit. And all of this only happened just because he said some things that triggered a lot of modern anime fans. Now what the fuck did he say to cause such mayhem towards his way, you wonder? Well, it's this one single post right here. Yep, that's it. That's the one tweet that started the whole domino effect. What? That's it? That's the only thing that made people so fucking angry with him? This one comment about that one scene from the first episode of Dun Dun Dun? That's right, guys. I can say the name correctly now, so you guys can shut up down there in the comment section, alright? I'm joking, by the way. Thank you for the comments, guys. Keep it going. I love reading them. What makes this crazier is that he's right though, they did go hard with this scene. It's a very well executed scene in the anime and people love it. People love how raw and wild the content is. It's a compliment. This statement is a goddamn compliment and people get offended by my brain. Now, believe it or not, the anime community wasn't always this toxic. I mean, not like it was perfect or anything, but it was not as bad and definitely way more fun compared to how it is right now. Because if this is how the modern anime community looks like right now, then back in the day, we have none of this shit. 10 to 15 years ago, the anime community was a lot smaller and therefore, we essentially only have two groups in it. It's either you are an otaku or a fucking weeb. And by the way, this is not the same weeb that we use nowadays, because the word weeb back then actually means something. Nowadays, the word weeb doesn't mean shit because people just keep overusing it under the wrong context. This is what an actual weeb looks like. Cringe. I know! You don't want to be this guy! Being called a weeb was actually an insult back in the day, whereas now, it basically just means anime fans in general. The real accurate word to describe an anime fan should have been otaku, which is practically an ancient term nowadays because nobody fucking uses it no more. Anyway, there was a time in the anime community where only otakus and weebs existed, and we call this period the golden age of anime community. I can't believe I just said that shit, it sounds so stupid. But it really was though. You must have heard a lot of content creators in the current anime space talking about how watching anime and engaging with its community was actually a lot more fun back in the day. And it's absolutely true because back then, anime fans were, you know, actually anime fans. You can't call yourself an otaku if you're not a true anime fan. When you're in, you're in. The same thing applies here. When you say you like anime, you're actually into fucking anime. You consume everything it has to offer, including its culture. You watch and explore every shows in different genres. You can't just stick to one genre and call yourself an anime fan. That's not how it works.
But Draglance, I don't watch any anime right now, but back when I was a kid, I watched a lot of Doraemon, Pokemon, Digimon, and whatever the fuck mon. Does that mean I'm also an anime fan?
No. No, you're not. I mean, sure, if you want to call yourself that, then go for it. But those were kids anime, you know? Like Captain Tsubasa, Inazuma 11, Bakugan, even Beyblade. Remember Beyblade, guys? The one that goes, Ore wa Ginga! Hakane Ginga! Okay, those were dope as anime as kids, alright? But I'm talking about anime, you know? Stuff like Evangelion, Death Note, Bacano, fucking Haruhi for Christ's sake. You know, those kinds of anime. So basically, there is no such thing as a casual watcher back then. Unlike today, there is no need to identify and differentiate which type of anime fan you were because we were one. We were all the same. We were all obsessed with anime and its culture. We all watched the same shit. Yes, the anime community back then was a lot smaller in comparison to how it is right now, but at the very least, it was filled with people who actually cared and was passionate about the subject. Especially with how there was still a lot of social stigma surrounding anime back then, so it felt a lot more powerful being part of that small group where everyone just kind of understood each other. And since everyone already knows what they're talking about, the state of anime discussion back then was actually a lot more civil and relaxed, so it's much easier to have an agreement on the same thing. I mean, not always, right? Sometimes people disagree with each other. But that's fine, you know, having a different opinion from the general consensus was still fine as long as it was backed up with rationality. You know, like maybe saying that the entirety of Ava was boring and terrible because nothing makes sense in that fucking show. Some people may disagree with that, sure, but you know what? Perfectly reasonable opinion. Or maybe saying that Steins Gate was not worth it and too time consuming to finish because the show took so damn long before it actually starts getting good, and some people are just not patient enough to go through that, which again, some people may disagree, but guess what? Perfectly reasonable opinion. Nobody would actually get mad with these kind of statements. But of course there's a line you just can't cross, like saying that Death Note was not that good. Like that's straight up hate speech right there. You're gonna get yourself banned from any social groups, okay? Like you can't just say that, like what the hell, dude? But these days in the modern anime society, things are quite a bit extreme, aren't they?
Hey man, have you watched Apothecary Diaries? It's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, that. I tried watching it, but I ended up dropping it.
What? Why?
I mean, it's not a bad show, but I guess it's just not for me, man.
Oh, so you hate it?
What? No, I didn't say that.
You did! You say you drop it!
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I hate it. I just didn't enjoy it as much.
Oh, so you didn't enjoy it? What part of it did you not enjoy?
I don't know. I can't really explain it.
Oh, you just hate Mama, don't you?
Wait, which one is that again?
Exactly!
Let me search it up
I
real
knew
quick.
it! You hate her!
Oh, it's a main character. No, I don't hate her.
You hate her because she's a woman, don't you?
What? No,
You hate her because
No.
they finally have a female protagonist
listen.
who's independent and can
You're
actually
wrong.
stand up for themselves without
I
a
don't
man's
think that.
help instead of your usual
I don't think
generic
any
ass
of that.
fucking male power fantasy
Listen to
character
me.
like that one from Solo whatever shit.
Solo leveling? You mean Sung Jin-woo?
Sung Jin-woo?
Okay, no, shut up. You're wrong, okay? I don't hate the main character. I don't hate Mao Mao. I don't hate anyone from that show. I don't even hate the show in the first place. All I said was just, I didn't vibe with the show. I like action stuff. I like survival shit. You know, battling with swords, guns, explosions, all of that. Pew pew, pew pew, pa 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 pa. You know, seeing people dying and shit. I like to watch that kind of show. It's exciting for me. And I don't get that from Apothecary Diaries. But it doesn't mean I hate the show. It's just a matter of preference, okay? At least I still tried watching it, right? Right.
So you're just a Nazi.
You know, in modern times, the word Nazi practically translates to not seeing your opinion. Thank you, Mr. Ashman. Very cool. So being called a Nazi nowadays is actually a huge compliment, which is a pretty crazy thing to say now that I realize it. Okay guys, real question. When the fuck do we start concerning ourselves with anime character ages, huh? Who started all of this? Cause I don't remember we doing this back in the day. Like I don't remember watching an anime and every time I see a new character I think to myself,
Hey, is this character of legal age yet?
like who the fuck does that? We didn't even think about it. This wasn't a thing like 10 years ago. We even used to have waifu wars all the damn time. So who the hell started all of this? What's wrong with me thinking that certain female characters look cute, pretty, or hot? Regardless of their age. What's wrong with that? I'll say it. I think Marin Kitagawa looks hella hot. I don't care if she's still in high school or that she's not even above legal age yet. I don't care. She's pretty. That's why her character design is the way it is. Do you think she cares about what I think of her? She doesn't even know that I exist. Hell, she doesn't even exist in the first place. She's a fictional character. An anime character. Okay, that one might be a little bit too much for an example. Let's take Oshino Shinobu from the Monogatari series. Now, a lot of people say that she looks the best in her adult form, which is her original form. But I disagree. I personally really like her appearance the most in her teenager phase, which is this one right here. However, despite that, objectively speaking, I think her best and most iconic design still belongs to her preteen phase, the lolly form, which is the one with the small body and the long hair. And that pretty much served as her default look for the entirety of the series. That's what makes Oshino Shinobu Oshino Shinobu. Does that mean that I'm particularly attracted towards her appearance in that form?
Well, no, not necessarily, right?
And even if I do, the fuck am I gonna do to her? Fuck her on a piece of paper? That's deranged behavior, don't you think? Oh, that's right. I can't say that Lightning McQueen looks real handsome and badass in this picture because that would mean I can be sexually attracted towards motor vehicle in real life. Or I can't say that Nick Wilde looks hella smackshy in this one movie because that would imply that not only am I a massive furry, but I also want to date an actual fox in real life. Like, that's a fucking stupid way to think, ain't it? Fun fact! Did you guys know That Radio of Healer, a very controversial borderline age anime that was released years ago, apparently has a higher female viewership than average, according to the author himself. Does that mean that women actually want to get in real life? I don't fucking think so, right? That's not how it works. It's a fantasy. It's a goddamn fantasy. As long as you can differentiate between what's reality and what's fiction and don't commit any crimes in real life, then there is no problem. You can freely indulge in whatever imagination in your head at any time. In fact, if you're the kind of people who would immediately thought of a child when you see an anime character, then you're the problem. You're a red flag. You're literally self-reporting. You should be the one on the FBI list for fuck's sake. You think that anime works the same way as real life? That's an unhinged mindset right there. That's even worse than being a fucking weeb. And also, speaking of unhinged shenanigans, stop bringing political propaganda into anime! What is this? What do any of this have to do with anime? I don't care about your gender. I don't care about your race. I don't care about your sexuality. Nobody cares! So don't worry, you're free to do whatever you want. But just don't bring your identity politics into anime. These fucking woke-ass translators literally changing the entire original context of the anime scene just to pursue their own political agenda. Like, what the fuck? And they're the ones crying about AI! Not forgetting the ever ongoing non-stop attempts to canceling anime over the past few years. Literally over nothing. The fucking censorship. The fucking suspension. The fucking, I don't know. Anime has its own culture and it's based on Japan, which means that they sometimes share different value with what you may have from your respective countries. So you either respect that or get out! If you don't like it, then don't interact with it. It's literally just that simple. Like, I don't fucking get it. Even the gaming industry, our fellow nerdy neighborhood, is suffering from this. It's time to stop! My fellow OG anime comrades, it's time to stand proud and fight back! These damn tourists, I swear to God, these fucking fake-ass new-gen post-pandemic era anime fans who've only watched JJK and Demon Slayer, they think they already know all of it. No! They're ruining it. They don't know anime, they don't care about anime. These are the people who used to bully us, make fun of us, laugh at us for liking anime. And now, they barge in here, uninvited, acting like they own the fucking place, thinking that since they now watch anime, anime is cool now. No! They're wrong! We were the cool ones. We've always been the cool ones. Always. We always have been. We were just being oppressed. Oh my god, I'm starting to regret making this video now. Now, I'm not saying that we should gatekeep anime per se. I'm just saying that maybe, just maybe we should start thinking about it. Okay, you know what? To be fair, I think this is only a US thing, alright? It's only happening in the US. Like, this is pretty much an American problem. What is wrong with you Westerners, man? What are you guys doing? What the hell is actually happening there right now? Because here in Asia, we're just being chilling. Or maybe we just have bigger things to worry about over here, including my own damn country. Even most of the good video games last year are all from Asia. So you better step your damn game up, America, or else people out here are gonna be clowning on you guys. Oh wait, we already did. Oh shit. Okay everyone, enough about the people already. Let's finally talk about poems. I mean anime. Fuck. Let's talk about anime because my god, is anime getting shittier as years go by. I mean, why do you think Kiko's Winter 2025 seasonal anime video has Mamo in the center of the thumbnail instead of any other character from the newest anime this season? I think that really speaks a lot about the quality of the new anime we have this season, huh? They say anime will never be the same. Well, I say anime will never stop being the same. Let's take a look at the Winter 2025 lineup over here, shall we? All of the most top anticipated shows here are all sequels, except Sakamoto Days, which I think we can all agree that the manga is better. Okay, I haven't watched Sensu yet, but judging from the quality of the trailer alone, I think it should be decent, at least. Right, guys? But look at the rest of the list though. I mean, who the fuck will watch Guild no Okesukeju desu ka? Sanyo wa iya nano de boss o soro toubatsu. I can't even finish reading the damn title. It's too long. Honey Lemon Soda, Kuroi wa Medaka. クラスの大嫌いな女子と結婚することになった。Okay, I can't be too harsh with this one though. This one actually has a humble beginning. It starts off as a YouTube original series and then it got adapted into a light novel, which now gets adapted again into an anime. So I'm gonna let this one pass, okay? It's wholesome. The same goes with this one. This one's actually fun to watch. But what in the hell is Fugushoku? Why do we have another salaryman isekai? How many more do we need? I don't even know this one has a second season. Since when? Who watches Ameko Takao no Suiri Karte? Nani the fuck is Nihon ne Yokoso Eru-san? Why are they still making this shit? I thought this shit is ancient. The fuck is Opel Plyat? And the list goes on. All of this garbanzo. What an incredible Slopfest of a season. 2025 is only just starting and I'm sleeping already. At this point, you can't even blame Joey for not watching anime anymore because this is just sad, you know? Do you even think that Giguk, the king of Anitube himself, wants to keep making these seasonal videos covering all of the Slopfest we have each season? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Wait, what am I talking about? Of course he has to. I mean, it's his job and he makes money from doing it, so of course he has to do it. But do you really think that Giguk has fun while making these seasonal videos covering all of the Slopfest we have each season? No wonder he has to watch this anime with 2x speed, even sometimes resorting to reading the manga to speedrun the experience. I mean, the man is already 35, guys. He ain't gonna be impressed with this repetitive bullshit no more, alright? Give this man a break. This is why we all respect the shit out of Giguk, by the way. This is why he's at the top of the Anitube game. Because I would actually go insane and start hating anime if I were to keep doing these seasonal videos regularly, because holy shit. Okay, to prove my point even further, let's go back exactly 10 years ago and see if anime was much better back in the day. We are now at winter 2015. Let us see with our own eyes what we should not have taken for granted. Oh wow! Look at that! Instant bangers! Right from the get-go! We got Assassination Classroom, we got Death Parade, we got Tokyo Ghoul Route A! It was shit! But at least it was memorable. We got the second half of JoJo Part 3, we got the final season for Kuroko no Basket, we got Shinmai Mao no Testament, again it was shit! But at least I still remember it. And the same goes for the other 700,000 people here. Jesus Christ. How could such a shit show get this many members? Oh, we got Sayakano's first season here as well. Damn, this was 10 years ago? Absolute Duo, more like absolute nostalgia. Durarara sequel, Kami-sama sequel, and Kankoli as well. Oh shit. I don't watch this show, but man, how did they get Haruhi here? And the rest is pretty garbage. Yeah, nobody watched all of this. Now let's ignore all the sequels and purely compare the new anime installment from both winter 2015 and winter 2025. Now then, do you see it? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I mean now? I mean, just look at how much more iconic and memorable and impressionable the anime from the left side is compared to the ones on the right side. Okay, maybe Sakamoto taste, maybe even Sensu. And I'm only saying that just to be nice. But you would be lying to yourself if you say that you will remember all these other shows for the next 5 to 10 years. Ain't no fucking way it's ever gonna happen. I don't fucking believe it. You know, this is the problem with modern anime landscape. You would think that since anime is getting more popular and recognized now, that the industry would put more effort into creating more anime shows with higher standard. But no! These people, these big important people in the upper management be like, hey, look at all these degenerates in our market that will literally consume anything as long as it's anime. Let's take advantage of this and pump out as many garbage as fast as we can with the least amount of effort possible, huh? And while we're at it, let's also not pay our animators and voice actors the amount that they deserve. That's free money in the back right there. Hell yeah, Japan. No. I say no. This shit is awful, bitch. I don't want this kind of junk food. You know what is even worse than a bad anime? A forgettable anime. A mid anime, dare I say it. An anime that was neither good nor bad. That's the majority of what we're getting nowadays. Make something like Akame ga Kill, something like Mirai Nikki, anything like it, please. People say those shows are bad, well at least it's fucking memorable. Those shows made a huge impact on the anime culture and the community. I'd rather have those shows any fucking day than the rest of this shithole. But Draglance, you're only complaining about the winter season, but this could just be a coincidence. Maybe the next season wouldn't be as bad. Okay, fine. Let's check out spring 2025 then, huh? Let's see what's up. Wow. Really? Really now? Fire Force? This is the most anticipated anime of spring 2025? This is the best we got? This chicanery? What a sick joke!
Okay, Draglance, but the next season too, Draglance. The next one for sure. The third time is a charm, right? So this time for sure.
Okay, screw it, guys. One more chance. I'm gonna give you guys one more chance, and if summer 2025 doesn't impress me, I will fucking... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, you guys are right. This is a banger. You know, if you ask me, I can pinpoint exactly when the anime industry started escalating with its Slopfest production. Because I was there, okay? I was fully conscious and I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was 2017, the very year that marked the beginning of the isekai era. The year where the very first isekai trash was produced, and it's this fucking shit right here. Isekai Smartphone. This is the one. If there's any show we could blame for what happened to modern landscape of anime, it's this one right here. Now maybe chronologically speaking, this title was not the first isekai trash in the light novel space, but this definitely was the first adaptation of its kind in the anime space, which is then followed by this another one in the next few months. Now I watched this shit, and I actually enjoyed this shit. Or at least 600,000 of us enjoyed this shit, because it was quite a fun, refreshing concept that hasn't been milked to death 8 years ago. But we didn't know, back then we didn't know, that this shit would actually be the one to trigger the decline of storytelling quality in anime. My god. What in the fuck have we done? Now maybe this was inevitable, maybe this wasn't any of our fault to begin with, or by which I mean, I don't think the isekai genre will ever die out. As long as Japan doesn't find a way to solve their depression and loneliness epidemic, then the isekai trash will never stop reproducing itself. But I wouldn't discuss any of this without some kind of preparation, which is why I have come here today, through this video, to deliver you guys a message, an eternal foolproof countermeasure on how to correctly identify a bad anime. Now when it comes to this topic, a lot of people might have already have their own methods to help them identify a bad anime. Even some people have already made a couple of videos about it, but most notably, the most common and famous one is the 3-episode rule or just the 1-episode rule, both of which don't work anymore in modern anime landscape because, number 1, with each passing year, the number of anime released in a single season is also increasing at a rapid pace. So you're just gonna be wasting your own damn time if you decide to watch the first 3 episodes of every single show out there, okay?
That is insanity.
Which brings us to option number 2. This doesn't work either because there's a lot of show out there that premieres with a banger first episode full of promises, but then they somehow drop the balls afterwards. Been watching anime for more than 10 years now, and I still don't understand why this shit happens so often. It's a fucking mystery. So now, we need to form a brand new countermeasure to combat against the current meta of this anime Slopfest. My personal countermeasure is not only quick and efficient, but it's also very user-friendly for everyone to use. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran or newbie, y'all can use this method effectively. And for the kids who are watching, listen up, cause Papa Draglance over here is gonna teach you little Sigmas a trick on how to spot a good anime with aura, okay? You ready? Just remember these 3 words. Thick, black, outline. You get that? Thick, black, outline. Come on, say it with me. Thick, black, outline. That's right, very good. These are the golden words that will save your anime viewing experience for the rest of your life. So make sure to really get it inside your head. Forget about TBC, forget about HBO, forget about BBC. Only remember TBO. Thick, black, outline. Okay? Ever wonder why a lot of older retro anime looks so fucking good? Well, guess what? Thick black outline. Look at that. Akira, thick black outline. Sailor Moon, thick black outline. Golden Boy, thick black outline. Even the oldest anime in existence, the godfather of all anime, Astro Boy, got them thick black outline. And this continues all the way into the 2000 era onwards. Fully Cooley, thick black outline. Full Metal Panic, thick black outline. Monster, thick black outline. Boku no Pico, I'm just kidding. Fairy Tail, thick black outline. JoJo, thick black outline. Kill la Kill, thick black outline. Again, Assassination Classroom, extremely dummy thick black outline. Holy Mona, look at that. So thick, so black. Oh, I'm literally coming just from looking at it. Ultimately speaking, the one aspect that all the good quality iconic anime has in common with each other is thick black outline. This is the one thing that most new anime lack nowadays. Look at this pathetic show. You notice anything about it? That's right, no thick black outline. That's why shit. How about this next one? Have a look at it. Do you see any thick black outline? You don't. That's why it's shit. Hey Boruto fans, y'all want to know why nobody likes your show? It's not only because of the fucking bullshit plot, but more about how the anime looks like, because what the hell is this? Where's my thick black outline, bitch? And before you say,
Well, Boruto has a lot of episodes, so there's no way they can keep up with a good production quality on a weekly basis for every episode, you know?
oh yeah, you think that? Well, how do you explain the big three shonen back in the day then, huh? How do you explain this? Look at them all. They all got thick black outline. This drawing's animation looks sharp as shit, it's beautiful. If they can do it back then why can't they do it now? Boruto fans really got no excuse for defending this shit show. You know what's the one time when Boruto is actually really good? It's the episode where Naruto and Sasuke fight this alien white guy whatever. And guess why? Oh, look at that! It's our all-beloved friend, thick black outline. Hello.
But Draglance, it's all just different animation style. Now they use digital animation instead of traditional hand-drawn animation. Just because some shows don't have thick black outline doesn't mean that they're bad quality show.
Oh yeah? That's your argument? Okay fine, let's have a look at some of the well-rated popular shows we have in the past 5 years and so. Kaguya-sama, great show. Possibly the greatest rom-com anime of all time. And check that out, thick black outline. Mushoku Tensei, the original trendsetter of the isekai genre. Oh, and what's that? Thick black outline. Free Rent, the current #1 show on my anime list, a critically acclaimed show loved by everyone, and still thick black outline. JJK, a show which I think is far too overhyped and overrated by the people around, and yet I will still give credit where it's due, as it does have incredible production quality. Thick black outline. And I don't think I even need to mention this, but Demon fucking Slayer, those black outlines are so damn thick, it's pretty much a one-to-one comic book art style. Oh, I wonder why the new Chainsaw Man movie looks so much better than the TV show. Oh, I wonder why indeed. I mean, why the fuck do you think people appreciate manga drawing quality far more than pure digital animation? Well, of course it's because of thick black outline. Remember Devil is a Part-Timer? Remember how fucking good and well quality produced that show is? Remember how disappointed everyone is to find out that it doesn't have a sequel? Well. After 9 years since the show was first released, the long-anticipated Season 2 will premiere on July 2022. Everyone was excited, and what do we get? Blue balls. Absolute blue balls. We got absolutely bamboozled to the fucking end of Ente-Esla because this show is utter shit. I mean, what is this? Look, I have no problem with changing studio. A lot of anime do that. It's not that big of a deal. But my god, do you really have to downgrade the quality of the show that fucking much? Like, if you don't have the budget and the manpower, then why would you do it in the first place? Look at how much more detailed and intricate the characters' drawings have in the first season compared to these plain and lifeless looking characters in the new season. It's so ass. I'm telling you, you don't wanna believe it, but the thick black outlines really do make all the difference. People complain about One Punch Man Season 2 not being as good as the first season. Well, at the very least, GC staff still got them thick black outlines, okay? People were exaggerating, it was not that fucking bad. It's not even about the animation. I mean, Bullock Season 2 suffered from PowerPoint animation, but even the drawings are still high quality. Maybe sometimes even a little bit too much. Like, I'ma be honest here. We don't need that fucking much aura animation, okay? This shit, however, has none of it. It's so disrespectful, it makes me wanna cry, man. Like, I don't even care if the story is still good or not. I just don't want to watch a shit-looking show. Especially when the first season looked this fucking good. Like, I might as well just pick up the source material if I still care about it. How could the 2013 show look so much better than the 2022 show? It baffles me. I thought we're supposed to be progressive, not regressive. The fuck? Oh, that's weird. I thought everyone loved this show. Why is nobody watching the new seasons? Oh, I sure wonder why! So stop defending and giving excuse to all these sorry-ass studios who can't afford to make good products, okay? They're lazy. That's what they are. It doesn't matter if they use different digital animation or whatever the fuck it is. If they actually give a shit, then the drawing quality of the show should look just as good as the older animes. Now, that being said though, just like everything else, of course, there's always gonna be exception. Because even though I say what I said, there are a few cases where anime that doesn't have thick plot outline can be considered as a good quality show as well. For example, we have manga, which is one of the best anime that came out last year. The character drawings in that show doesn't really have any thick black outline surrounding them. Actually, never mind, they do have it, but it's like very thin and barely visible in some scenes. But despite that, the show's visuals are amazing, right? The graphics, the colors, the art style, the cinematography, everything about the show looks undeniably beautiful. Another good example goes to Eminence of the Shadow, which is a pretty new beloved series welcomed by the anime community. This show is not really what you would consider visually appealing to the eyes either. It's like very standard, very basic, very bare minimum quality, just like any other typical seasonal anime. And even the black outline is very thin and not apparent at all. But the show is good, it's decent, it's highly enjoyable. Which, to be fair, I think it's mostly thanks to its very funny premise, but still. So, it's not like all the new anime right now that doesn't have thick black outline is automatically bad by default. All I'm just saying is that, you know, again, it's an exception, which means that it doesn't happen most of the time. Don't judge a book by its cover, people say. Well, I say, if the content inside the book is really that fucking good, then they better as hell make a banger ass cover to make it damn appealing first. Listen. If they can't even afford to give thick black outline to the characters' drawings, then what makes you think they'll be able to produce good quality animation movements? A wise man once said, if something happens to look like shit, then it's probably shit. Okay, think of it like this. In a mathematical statement, the thickness of the drawing's black outline is directly proportional to the actual quality of the show. So the thinner the black outline, the higher the chance that the show is actually shit. And vice versa. Also, while we're on the topic of thick black outline, bring back 80s and 90s retro art style. Please, I'm begging you. They can do it. I know they can. They just don't want to fucking do it. They managed to do it for the opening in Magical Destroyers, and it's beautiful. Thank you. Great job, by the way. Now do this again with the same art style and quality for the entirety of the show next time, and I'll guarantee you it will win Anime of the Year. Actually, you know what? Never fucking mind. Oh hey, if you're listening to this right now, that means you've watched the entire video. Holy, thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys have better suggestions or methods on how to identify a bad anime, because so far, this is what I got, okay? And also for the record, I don't hate anime, okay? I don't think I'll ever hate anime. Actually, no, I did start hating anime once, but that's like, whatever, that's a story for another day. Now, I know I may have said a lot of negative stuff in this video, but you know, it's all just content, okay? It's a ranting video for me to voice out all my frustrations mixed with bad jokes for you guys' entertainment. That's all it is, so no need to take it that seriously. If you happen to be offended by anything that I said in this video, then I guess, sumimasen, okay? Don't take it too personal. We're all just memeing over here. You know, the internet was supposed to be a very fun place to hang out for people who wants to escape from the real world, so if we all end up turning the internet into this even much terrible place compared to the real world, then what's the point, right? Actually, you know what? Maybe that's a good thing, because then more people would go back to focus on their real life activities rather than just staying on the internet. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Sorry for the long ranting, but if you do enjoy it, then make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe, share it to your friends or families, and as always, thick black outline.